Welcome to Let Jamie Talk. I'm Jamie in the studio with Ben and Max.
Yes.
Welcome, Max, to the studio. Thanks for being with us.
Part 2.
That's right. We did part 1 last week. If you didn't get to hear that one, you should go look it up and watch part 1 so you'll be informed about what we're doing right now. So we've been talking to Max about construction a lot and about his aspirations growing up, going through school, going through college, now working for the Perkins Builder Brothers and building houses with us and how all that is going. That was the summary of our first episode. And, you know, we've been teasing everybody with some banjo playing, and he has his banjo here. A nice one, too, I might add.
Yeah.
Tell me about the banjo, dude.
You mean grab it?
Yeah, go ahead and grab it. Hold it up there. Maybe, I don't know if the camera shot will get you, but tell me about this thing. I picked it up and carried it over here, and this weighs like 25 pounds, by the way.
It'll make a man out of you. No, it's a 2002. I don't know where it's a 2002 Earl Scruggs Gibson Mastertone. Same
Very
year
good.
I was born.
Is that right? What year?
Ooh.
2002.
2002.
Yeah, 2 years after the world was going to end.
Wow.
It's a miracle this
You
thing
made
was made.
Well,
Yeah.
that is a great sounding banjo, as everybody will see. Give it a little strum there, you know, I know it's there you go. Yeah. He's got an alternate tuning right now.
Tuned to D right now.
Tuned to D, but anyway, you're going to get to hear him play, and it's going to sound great. Don't be busting a G string up in here, though,
Yeah.
okay? Had to say that.
I might have to borrow your G string. Mine's about to break.
I always keep a spare G string in the work truck. You never know.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
man, I think Ben got embarrassed.
I mean,
come on now.
I just don't have a ton of those.
It's the only banjo joke I know.
Mm-hmm. Or just instrument joke, stringed instrument joke.
There you go. It's a tough subject to come up with dad jokes for. So, anyway, look, Max is playing in a band, Upstream Rebellion. We got the backstory on how we got to the band name and everything like that. Ben, what do you want to do here?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to start out with music, and then we're going to tie it in some other things that we talked about. But let's start at the beginning. Like, when did you first pick up a musical instrument?
So I grew up around music. I started my grandfather plays anything with strings. My mom played the fiddle growing up through high school. My dad couldn't play the radio, but I grew up around music. I started playing the piano when I was 12, but I couldn't read music, so I would just play by ear and chord.
I can't read music either, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you read music now, or you don't need to?
No.
I
can't read music.
You just play music.
I just play it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I started on the piano when I was 12. I used to hate bluegrass. Hated it, despised it. I was like,
wow, that's surprising.
Who would listen to that crap? But
dang.
Yeah, I really hated it. And my grandfather gave me a banjo, and I think he gave my cousin either a guitar or a mandolin. I can't remember, but he said, "Go home and learn it."
It's like a command.
Well, kind of if you want to, but
A challenge.
learn. Yeah, go try it. And I was like, who would want to play that stupid instrument.
Man.
I hated it.
So we have your grandfather to thank. That's who we have to
Yes.
thank. All
yes.
right. And I'm going to throw a picture of him up in case people didn't see it from the last episode here. So,
that's him.
Yeah, there we are.
Oh, Leroy.
Yeah, so
But
we have him to thank for your banjo skills.
Yes, he sent me home with a banjo and said, go learn it. And
How old were you then?
about 15.
Okay.
15.
I was probably about 15.
How old are you there in that photo?
Well, I got a Perkins hat on
That's
right
true,
there,
not that
man.
old.
I
That's
think that
like
was
a year
last
ago.
year. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any young ones of you with a banjo, but yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
That was Main Street, Waynesville.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. They just to throw these, I've got some other Max kid pictures here.
Oh, man.
Well, not kid. He's not kid. That was not that long ago. You went fishing. There's the kid one.
Oh, goodness.
There he is. Look
That's
at
my
him.
little brother,
And
Ace.
there's Ace. Look at that hair.
So you're the dark-haired one in the picture there,
I am.
and Ace is your little brother.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, there's basketball at Tuscola before you went off.
That is middle
Is this you? I couldn't tell.
That is me.
It was hard to pick. I mean,
Listen,
you're all
that
like
is the
snowed up.
fastest board ever made. You guys ever watched National Lampoon's
Oh, yeah.
Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
That thing would match that.
I like
Match
that jump there. Look
Oh,
at
You're
that.
getting some serious air.
Yeah. The
that is my brother
yes.
and
Somebody
Bentley.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were on
My
this
cousin-
old John Deere tractor out here.
Yeah, that's my cousin Ashley's son.
Yeah. There it is. There we go.
Yep.
A good family photo.
You know
shoot
what's
there.
weird? I'm gonna have to point this out. Your kid photos of you are like in really good color pictures.
Yes.
Like all my kid pictures of me, they're like grainy and like faded, and it's just
Yeah.
weird to see kid pictures that are all.
Oh my God.
All right.
Where did you get these, man?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He stalked you.
I did.
Well,
But
man,
I mean,
I'm
that's
popping the hip on that one.
those pads are bigger than your thighs, man.
Yes.
But that you guys know where you came from to know where you're at,
Yeah.
So you got to throw those photos in there. But back to I missed those last episodes, so I just had to do that because I went through all the work of stalking you online to get them. So, so where you're at today with the banjo, this is more of the where we're at. See you like this in a Perkins hat. If you're not working, you're playing the banjo probably,
Yep.
or hanging out with special someone.
Yes. Taylor. Yes.
Taylor. All right. Yeah, lady,
Girlfriend
sorry, he's
Taylor.
taken.
Yeah.
He's taken. He's off the market.
Get that out of the way. Well, how did you go from hating the banjo for real to now you're an excellent banjo player, and you must love it because you're pursuing it with your band and you're gaining traction and writing new music. Well, how'd that happen?
Yeah. So my grandfather sent me home with the banjo, said, go learn it. And I was like, I'm not learning that stupid instrument because it's stupid. So I went home and I was just like, okay, I'm going to try to learn it to show him that I can't learn it. So I literally learned it out of spite of like, I hate this music. I'm not going to do it. Well, the more that I tried to learn, the more that I started liking it. And I just fell in love with it. And after learning the banjo, then came the love of bluegrass. And what I found that I really liked about it was like this is a tough word. Authenticity.
There it is.
The authenticity of it. Because, nothing is computer generated. Like you're either mic'd or plugged in, and everybody is making the sound with their hands.
No backing
or
tracks.
Yeah, or their vocals. I mean, like you go to watch a live concert for a big name country person or a pop or whatever you choose to go watch in concert. There is a good chance that the people that are up there on the stage playing what appears to be playing is not what's actually coming through to your ears at the place. So
I get what you're saying.
yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people play to or perform to tracks or stuff that's been pre-recorded. But, you know, with bluegrass, I mean, you could do that. You could fake it, but it would be really hard. It would be really hard because there's so many moving parts to it. But it's just so authentic. And that's what I think I fell in love with. Like, it's just real.
Well, I agree. And you must have some, I mean, you obviously have some natural talent. I don't know if the banjo was just the thing for you or you just took off with it easily. Like you picked it up because you hated it to learn it, to prove how much it sucked. And then you just like were really awesome at it or something, miraculously or something like that. So, I mean, I'm going to say maybe you were predestined to play the banjo, maybe.
I think so. I mean, I definitely think that people are born with an instrument, but I don't think everybody finds it.
Now that's some insight right there. There's
I
your words of
really
wisdom.
think that everybody on earth has an instrument, but they just don't always find their instrument.
Dang, that is deep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to find mine,
fully
is what you're
believe that.
saying.
Yeah,
So-
because I mean, if my grandfather wouldn't have sent that banjo home with me that day, like I might just be only playing the piano.
Wow.
But he sent it home with me, and then I found like my instrument.
That is a very cool story.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so I like bluegrass and have grown up around it, and you know, college buddies hung out, listened, went to concerts, all that stuff. I don't do it as much anymore because, you know, family and stuff, but time gets away. Family and work. You don't get to go to many concerts. But what bands, since you didn't like it, what bands maybe did you start listening to, you know, to get inspiration from, or did you? Or did you just play?
Just do you.
I starting out, I was listening to like very traditional bluegrass. And that's what I think I didn't like, was the traditional stuff. Because it was just like the banjo is overtaking everything, and that's what you hear, and that's all you hear. And it's most of the time out of tune.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I started out listening to Earl Scruggs. I mean, his name's on my banjo.
Yeah.
Him, Ralph Stanley, just traditional bluegrass. And then I kind of started, like, the more I got into bluegrass, I started listening to like Blue Highway, Dan Tyminski, Akis, like Alison Krauss and Union Station.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Oh yeah,
I love some Alison Krauss.
awesome.
I'm actually having to be buddies with the sound guy for Alison Krauss.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's cool.
He's been a great resource for me,
I bet so.
learning, how to do sound and things like that.
I went and watched them live.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where was
like
that?
recently?
No way.
Yeah, because I got back on the road.
I didn't know
Got
that.
back together with
Right.
Russell Moore singing
Okay.
from Third Time Out.
Yeah. Somebody wondered if you'd heard of the band called Trampled by Turtles.
Not
No, really.
Trampled by Turtles.
Yeah,
That would be hard to accomplish.
Unfortunate.
That's surprising. That's surprising you have not.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Well, I'm going to have to school you on some
Okay.
some music.
Just so you know, we have some questions that we'll throw at you from some of our Patreon
Okay.
Yes,
people.
that one
And,
wasn't on Patreon, but I read it somewhere.
So
I can't remember where, but somebody had asked that.
Trampled by Turtles.
Yeah, I thought for sure that you would have heard from Trampled by Turtles.
You know what? I'm not much into making predictions here, for the future or whatnot. But I think they're going somewhere.
Oh yeah.
This Upstream Rebellion band.
The Rebellion.
I really do. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, and then because if everybody will hear a song. I mean, you play a little tune for us, and we'll share that. But in case you didn't see it on the last episode, we have this is their Spotify that you can listen to a couple of their songs that they have out. And then they also have a website that, I'm going to help Max update a little bit, even though he just built it. We're going to get some good links on here. He does. Oh, here's some social links: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Is there a YouTube?
There is a
linked?
YouTube,
okay,
and it
YouTube.
is,
It's not great, he says.
I never put anything on there.
So there's, but on the Instagram, you play in the kitchen a lot.
Yeah.
There's like, you're in this kitchen.
That's a thing.
In a lot of these videos. So
have you seen people sing harmony in kitchens? Little videos of people singing like 3 or 4 part harmonies in kitchens, like. No, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the only one
in a regular kitchen in a house.
Okay, there you go.
Because the acoustics are so good.
Well, and you guys made some good little videos. What was the one you showed me? You filmed a video. This was months and months ago at your place. You filmed a video of you guys making fun of a video game, but playing music. What was it? Was it Fortnite or not Fortnite? No.
See, I don't play video games.
What was it?
It was
Minecraft.
a bunch of
Was it
dummies is
Minecraft?
what- I don't know. It was supposed to be like a bad video game. I don't play video games, so I don't know what it was.
Well,
But they made this stupid video. It was pretty funny to be behind the scenes of them making it, because they're just acting a fool. But it was supposed to be like a bad video game that had terrible like animation and stuff.
and bluegrass in it.
I don't know if we put bluegrass.
I don't know if you did or not. Maybe
it's
at the
on
very
the
end.
Instagram.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
You
Somebody
guys
can go
dig
Through it.
Somebody can find it.
That one right there. I'm actually where it says
The
banjo
banjo.
melody incoming.
Yeah. I watched
My
that one.
right hand is playing my banjo, and my left hand is playing Andrew's banjo. And he's
No.
playing the right hand of his banjo and playing the left hand of my banjo.
wow, that's
Dang.
Yeah.
that's
believe
pretty
it or not.
crazy.
Yeah.
I never tried that.
Yeah.
That's
Two guys,
pretty
two
cool.
banjos.
Just 2 dudes playing each other's banjos at the same time. Nothing
Yeah.
to see here, folks.
Go check that out.
We made one last night, and it was 3 guys playing one banjo.
Wow.
a good
I see
video
it
last
now.
night.
Yeah. That's a mind twist there
Yes.
to see how that's coming in there.
So you guys have been playing local events a lot,
Mm-hmm.
around Haywood County and where else?
We've played a lot of gigs in Haywood. We've played in Asheville a couple times. We've played in South Carolina. I don't think we've played in Tennessee yet.
Coming soon. Well, I gotta bring up the one that you did last.
Oh, you're playing at the Scotsman coming
Yep.
up.
Oh, no way.
We're going.
That is a cool place
That is cool. We're
in
gonna go.
Waynesville.
That's
Yep.
right. The Scotsman on August 30th. The Scotsman Public House.
Are y'all playing upstairs? Do you know yet? Or are you playing down?
There's an upstairs there?
I think there is. Maybe not.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know then.
I would say it's downstairs for
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
general.
Probably
That's
downstairs.
where is that where we had the Perkins party?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For our 1 million subscriber celebration
Yep.
bash.
Mm-hmm. It
Cool.
was.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's the same place, and there is a big ballroom upstairs on the 3rd floor.
For like a Vince.
There's a 3rd floor?
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
Yeah, there is. Well, I used to do sound up there for a buddy of mine that we're playing in some bands, and it's a big acoustically unfriendly room. It's very reverberant, very reflective. So you may not want to play up there.
right.
I'm sure we'll be like where the bar is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best place right there. Well, so you've been playing a lot of local events around Western North Carolina. That's probably where you're obviously the most known, and a lot of people hit you up to get you to play at their events. I've been at a few of them, and I've said this already, but I was very impressed. And I'm not going to say that I'm not easily impressed, but I'm not real easily impressed. I feel like, but I also being in construction and being a contractor, my job is to be critical of everything, so that things turn out good. And I'm also critical of music because I run sound. It's my job to analyze and make changes to the sound constantly. Like you see me reaching over to the mixer here during the podcast, even to make minute adjustments to maximize the best sound output per moment as we go until we're done.
Maximize.
That's right. So, I'm critical of what I listened to, and I heard you guys play, and I was impressed. I was like, wow. And also, you're young. You know, it's not like you've been playing banjo for 30 years and, you know, you've reached the peak of your pinnacle of your capabilities in your career.
I mean, you guys just play in the kitchen.
You guys are just getting started. You're just getting started. And that is impressive to me, how great you guys played together. And so you also, in the last spring, I know that you played at Merle Fest. Now, I know you're a little bitter about Merle Fest. Just tell us why. Well, first of all, let me say Merle Fest is a prestigious festival.
Yes. Very popular.
Yeah, bluegrass. It's a huge bluegrass festival.
I would say that it used to be a huge bluegrass festival.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Well,
bold statement.
Okay. Well, you must explain now, but it's an honor even to be invited, to be considered to be a performer there.
Well, and your history with Merle Fest is Bob and Allison used to go and he would take his instruments and she would take her jewelry.
Yes.
So I don't know, did you ever go with them or not?
I did. Yeah. I did. And I want to get to Max's answer, but I will very shortly say that I've been to Merle Fest for years and years. And I used to go as a helper to my parents who were vendors in the Heritage Crafts tent because my stepdad makes guitars and mandolins and such by hand, custom made and so on. And also my mother is a jeweler. She makes silver and gemstone jewelry. So I would go, I'd be at the festival, for 3 or 4 days in a row.
And that was back in the 90s?
Early
2000s.
Early,
back when you had to write a note on a rock and throw it.
So maybe when you're saying it used to be bigger.
Yes.
Maybe that's the good old days of Merle Fest.
Yeah, and actually I got my start in sound because of Merle Fest. Ooh. I really did. It really accelerated my interest and my abilities and my equipment, obtaining equipment and all that. It all culminated and it all started because of Merle Fest and my interaction with some of the sound guys there. Yeah. And so anyway, that's the whole thing.
But yeah, big festival outside. There's 5 different stages.
13
different stages. Yeah, 5 short. But
so tell us about your experience. Tell us what it was like being a band, because I've never been a band at Merle Fest.
It was cool. We played for a competition at Merle Fest. Yeah.
What kind of competition?
A band competition.
Okay. Are we talking Battle of the Bands kind of deal?
Yeah, it really was.
Like an up and coming.
Yeah. And we actually didn't even know it was a thing. Somebody from Merle Fest reached out to us and asked us if we would come be in the competition.
They saw your video that we were just talking about.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they saw the stupid video game video. But we got reached out to, and we were like, absolutely, Merle Fest is awesome. We'll go play at Merle Fest. I mean, whether or not we win the competition, who cares? We're at Merle Fest.
That's right.
And it's just about being there. I mean, who knows who you're going to run into or whatever. But the reason that I am a little bitter about Merle Fest is not because of it's not the actual shows and music there.
All right, just say it. Nobody's going to get mad,
No, so we borrowed Archie Watkins from the Inspirations. You're the local gospel group. Yeah. I've worked for him for a while on the side and stuff, and he let us borrow his old travel van for the Inspirations.
So it's like a tour bus, right?
Not a tour bus. It's like a Sprinter.
Oh, okay.
With bunks. Okay. It's actually pretty sweet.
I bet it is.
And it's for sale if anybody wants. But so we took that down there to Merle Fest. We were camping out. And, we get there, and I pull up to the parking people, and I'm like, hey, this is where our lot says we're supposed to go. We're playing. Where do we go?
Yeah.
I drove around asking 30 people for probably an hour and a half. Like, where do I go? Everybody had no idea where we were supposed to go.
Maybe a lot of volunteers in the parking department.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That was first thing.
Already ticked you off, huh?
Yes.
Just right then.
Yes. And it was hot and humid. It was, but the festival was really cool. I mean, there was a lot of great music. We did not win the competition. The lady it was a band out of Asheville, and that lady should be singing in the Opry. I mean, she was amazing. She had the voice of an angel.
The girl that won?
Yeah.
Would she play by herself or she had a band?
No, she had a band behind her. But it wasn't bluegrass. So it's like, my thing was, that's another thing why I hate band competitions that don't specify a genre. Mm-hmm. How do you judge a rock band versus a bluegrass band or a jazz band? Like, how do you judge those against each other?
Are you bitter about this? Because I'm getting a little bit of that.
No, I mean, if I was in charge of a band competition, I would specify a genre and then judge people for the genre.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? How do you judge a blues band against somebody who goes up there and plays the recorder or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
what a predicament.
So many different dynamics.
What a predicament. Well, I feel like part of your disappointment was maybe due to me, because in the weeks leading up to this, I've been telling Max that, hey, the sound is awesome at Merlefest. They have, professional production companies. They do all the sound. Mm-hmm. They're going to take care of you, cater to your every need on stage. And so because that's what I saw. I mean, that's what I experienced when I was there. And so Max, I'm going to let you tell the story what happened. And it was something that was not great that happened.
Okay.
That adds to the bitterness part, what I'm about to touch on.
Are you going to have some good parts to tell too?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you're going to have to think of something good to say after you say this.
No. So we get up there and we're playing. Well, we have one person that plugs in, the bass. At the time, the bass plugged in. Everything else is mic'd. And like I said, it was hot and muggy. We were in suits. So we were, looking
Dressed
the part.
to impress.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had to look good, at least, whether we sounded good or not. But no, so we get up there and we're playing, and it is hot. And the sound tent is, away from the stage, and we start playing, and then after our first song, feedback goes crazy. I mean, anytime anybody is like going like that close to the mic, it is screaming. And we have to play through it. We got to keep going, and we're just like looking over at the sound guy, and he's over there just like, I can't do anything. And I'm like, give me that iPad. I'll fix it. But what happened was he was using a digital mixer from the iPad.
Yeah.
Which I have learned not to do, thanks to Jamie, but it overheated and his iPad froze. So we couldn't EQ our stuff. So the entire time we were playing, there was a in the background of our stuff.
So your performance time, which I'm guessing was a short period of time they give you to
I think
play.
it was 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
And so the iPad overheated in the sun and disabled the sound person from being able to mix or EQ your band. So whatever the settings were at the time when it locked up, it stayed that way for your entire performance.
Yep.
And look at you now. You're just not getting over it.
I mean, I could see that. It was not a fair shake for a big stage for a small band. Yeah. So I would feel the same way. It's like, here's our shot to show off to all these people, and things didn't line up exactly like we wanted them to.
And that's why I asked so many questions to Jamie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let's bring this factor in here, okay? Because you're my protege at the job site, okay? We'll say whatever that means. And you, I actually give you some special insight. I feel like I try to. We'll just say I try to give you special insight out on the job site doing construction into what it's like to be me, to do the job that I do, being a contractor. Because I think you can take that information and you're experiencing the job site experience, and to help shape you into whatever you want to do, you know, and by me, you know, telling you the ins and outs of what it's like to do my job and how I do it and all the things I have to consider and factor in and so on, that I'm just trying to feed you all that information so you can learn and grow. Right. And being in a band, you know, there's going to be sound. You need speakers and mixers and cables and mics and stands and all the goodies and paraphernalia that goes along with making a stage and sound work for an audience. And you actually have some interest in that. Now, I have sort of adopted you into the school of sound. By the way, Max is not my son. I use that word adopted, and there was a joke about us. Somebody asked if he was my son a long time ago, and we went along with it for a long time. It was funny. I confronted your dad about it.
Yeah.
To make sure that he knew.
That's actually one of the Patreon questions. It's like, what is it like having two dads? So it was like a joke. It was a joke that they did.
We met the real Max's daddy is what I called it. It's not me. So I'm trying to train him in the ways of learning to do sound, and he's doing awesome. I mean, and he's got bluegrass to me is like the most difficult type of band or type of music to do sound for in a live event type of scenario, because of all the acoustic instruments that a lot of times don't plug in with a cable. And, you know, and it's because of the tone of the instruments, the natural acoustic microphone mic'd sound that you get is the most natural representation of your instrument, and it sounds the best through the sound system. And so that's what a lot of guys are doing, but that creates all kinds of problems with monitors and feedback, or
it like naturally resonates too and carries, and you like all this stuff that you can't necessarily control.
Feedback is the killer.
It can be bad. So it takes, I would say, a highly trained professional to handle all that with no hiccups.
Right.
So anyway, they're navigating all this as they're growing and performing and setting up their own sound, running their own sound, and doing the whole thing. So I think you're doing good, and you're learning a lot. I don't know. You got anything to say about that, about the sound aspect of it?
Yeah. I would have no idea what I was doing if you hadn't told me anything. Because, like, there was a time at work, when we were getting our sound system, going and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what sound is. Like, there was a time where every day while I was shadowing Jamie, I was just asking questions and questions and questions, not about construction, but it was while we were working. How do you do this? What does this mean? What is this setting? Like, it was like 8 hours a day of just straight sound knowledge.
We did, and it was fun. I actually enjoyed it. I loved it. I don't know if you have an interest in it just because you have to, but that's a good enough reason in my mind, because you need to know. Somebody in your band at least needs to be the knower of what this stuff is and what it does. And I will say, just from, having experience doing sound and not having a whole lot of people to talk about technicalities of sound, it is an unpopular topic.
Yeah.
Okay. So
everybody
I'm sure
makes fun of you.
We're probably losing all of our audience now just by bringing it up. I can see the eyes rolling of all the viewers. But anyway, I call it an obscure interest.
Yeah.
To know about sound.
It's intriguing
in this application here. So, but it is necessary. So
there's a lot that goes into it that makes it what you want to listen to when it comes out of your speakers.
It is.
You can't just play and get that necessarily.
And it's a make or break. You can go see a very fantastic, well-known band, and if the sound is terrible, it can ruin your experience, as you experienced yourself there with that,
yes, it can.
that event. So maybe we can get over it together. Maybe we can all learn something.
Maybe.
And don't do iPad only
wired
mixing.
Connection.
There you go. Plug it in. I got hung up on that for a while. I'm so sorry, but that just
You just go down that sound
I
rabbit
just,
hole.
we could keep going for a long time, and I'm not going to do that right now.
More to learn. Well, people get on to me for saying you shouldn't do that. I want to say it. Jamie sometimes just cuts himself off.
Well, I do. Sometimes I know when I think that we're gonna lose everybody, and it's time to move on.
We'll pull the Eric.
They're here because of what it's called. And if you forgot what it's called Let Jamie Talk.
Well, I appreciate that.
I mean, Max is here today too. So, there's a guest.
So. Let Max pick. And actually, hey, Max has some pretty sweet banjo picks here, by the way. Mm-hmm. So, if you don't know, playing a banjo, you I don't know if you always, but oftentimes wear these finger picks and thumb picks, and you got to have a thumb pick. I'm guessing the special one is a thumb pick here.
Yes.
And that is I have not seen one that has two different materials built in. This has got like a real pick attached to a stainless looking thumb pick.
Yes.
Okay, and that's a right-handed thumb pick.
Yes.
Because you're right-handed, but I actually have I have some thumb picks at home, and they're left-handed. It's harder to find left-handed banjo thumb picks because when I switched to left-handed guitar, I'm experimenting with different ways to hold the pick, and the banjo pick was a good thing because of the ring. What do you call it? You just call it a ring, or what do you call this thing? Besides a banjo pick.
I call
a thumb pick.
A thumb pick. Okay.
that's what I call it. This is a blue chip.
It's
blue
called
chip thumb pick.
A blue chip. Is that the brand or the design or what?
JD Crow blue chip thumb
And
pick.
who's that? JD Crow? Is he a famous banjo player?
Yes, one of the greats.
Okay, I don't know him, but
they called him the Claw.
Ooh,
isn't that for claw hammer?
No, they called him the Claw because of how he held the banjo. It looked like he was just digging into it.
Explain to me then what claw hammer is.
Claw hammer is like a style of playing without. There's no picks. Mm-hmm. Claw hammer. It's a strumming and a.
How many different styles of banjo playing are there? Would you say? Or
three.
Three. Okay.
Most people only know of two.
Okay.
There is claw hammer, which is the strumming and plucking. There's three finger, which is what I do with the picks. Mm-hmm. And then there's this style called mountain style.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm from here.
That's what my grandfather did.
I never heard of that.
So what's the descriptive? How do you know it's mountain style? Can you hear someone playing and know they're playing mountain style?
100%.
Okay.
100%. That's what my grandfather played was mountain style. And it's like the hybrid of claw hammer and three finger.
Okay.
So what he does is he plays with two finger picks and he plays the banjo, but also strums with his pointer finger down, kind of like claw hammer.
Okay.
Yeah. Useless knowledge. There you go.
Well, I don't think it's useless, but
it's pretty cool. Yeah. Not a lot of people know about the mountain
Next time
style.
I do sound for a bluegrass band, I'll be like, are you playing mountain style or what? We only do mountain style around here. No. That is pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
What was the first song that you learned how to play?
Cripple Creek.
Okay. You had that right offhand.
Yep. Cripple Creek. That was my first song. It was, I think that's a lot of people's first song. Cripple Creek. It's like the standard, get your rolls in, get timing down. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing to learn?
On the banjo?
Yeah.
From scratch.
I think timing. The timing of the rolls is probably the hardest thing. Because anybody can learn a roll on the banjo, but being able to incorporate that roll in time with the music.
Here's the question. On the timing and the roll. You got three picks, and I noticed some of the picking and playing has three notes. Does it go in threes to some degree, or is that not a thing? Like we actually just...
it depends on like the timing of the song, I would say. Like if the timing is like 4/4, you're playing... Like you can't really play just like three notes.
I got you. Okay, that was a bad question, but you did good answering it without making me feel stupid. Sort of.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Do you practice? I mean, would you call it practicing or is it just playing?
Honestly, I get a lot of the practice that I do is honestly just listening to music.
Okay.
And hearing songs and
replicating that sound.
Yeah. I play anytime I'm listening to bluegrass, I'm listening to the banjo and trying to picture how that person is playing in my head. And then go back to my banjo and try to replicate that. But most of my practice, besides listening, is jamming and playing. Not like by myself. I play with the band more than I play by myself, and that's kind of like where I get my practice in. That's with good. Other people. You know.
Yeah. That is a lot more fun than playing by yourself.
Those private concerts you do in the trailer park, right?
Yes. Yeah. In the kitchen.
And in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Well, if there was somebody out there that was like, I'm going to pick up banjo and I'm going to learn how to play because you've inspired them. Any tips?
Any tips on the banjo?
And just picking it up for the first time. Like,
yeah. Get your family member earplugs. There's my tips.
The sound of a banjo carries.
It is a loud instrument.
It's a mid-range instrument, vocally speaking. You know, the tone or the frequency range. It's in the speaking range, and anyway, it's got a great sound.
In the speaking range,
it is your voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, you warm up your voice before we start this stuff. Do you warm up? Is there like a warm up routine? Or are you just ready to go whenever?
I mean,
do your fingers have to be warm?
They do. Yeah. When it's man, we played this show. We played in the Waynesville and the Canton Parade. My band did.
So 1st of December.
Yeah, cold.
Christmas parade.
Yes.
Yeah. Those. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were on the back of a tow truck on the flatbed.
Gotcha.
With our sound going down
Main Street,
down both main streets.
Yeah.
It's like basically snowing. And I'm sitting here with metal thumb picks or metal finger picks on my fingers. It's like 30 degrees, shivering, trying to stand up on this flatbed truck. Absolutely frigid. Yeah, my fingers just they slow down. There's no blood flow to them. So my hands got to be warm.
And that's a long parade too.
Yes, it is a long.
We took Riley over there for the Christmas parade one time, and we had to leave because I was like, man, I think my kid's just gonna fall asleep because it's such a long parade. It's like it was like the Bryson City one's not that long.
Yeah,
we don't have that many people.
Yeah. You can only catch so many Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Ben, do you have some more questions from any of our viewers here? I'm interested to see what kind of questions people have come up with.
Well, and don't get on to me here because it may not all be on banjo. Some of them pretty broad. And the first one, have you been successful in quitting dipping?
Yes, I have.
Well, there you go.
Ever since I stopped and Jason gave me my talk. He gave me the talking to. Like you have to want to do it, and I wanted to do it just for the future. Like I don't want to be jawless when I'm 40.
Yeah.
And I was getting some slack for it on YouTube too. I mean, I would go through the comments. There was one, I think it was a lady. She said, "Lose the chaw or lose your jaw." And that was just one comment that really like hit me, and I'm glad she did it. And there was people that were like typing out prayers for me in the comments to stop dipping, and it was just kind of like I need to stop.
But I mean, growing up here, I grew up here just as well as you did. It's a cultural.
It really is.
Definitely a cultural habit you can pick up very easily because so and so did it or so and so does it.
My grandfather did it.
Yeah. So it's just like, and it's an easy habit to get into. Luckily, I threw up the first time I tried it, so it wasn't much of a stick around for me. But but yeah, I mean, it's something. I mean, a lot of my friends have gone through the same battle of, do I keep doing it or I quit?
Yeah,
dude, lots of people dipped in high school.
Not you.
I didn't. I still have not dipped once.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
or Eric, did he? I don't think.
no, he didn't
Yeah.
during school. I don't know if he ever tried it, but no,
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
That's a
well,
good choice.
That's
Ever
first
since
question.
that day, not a dip since then.
Yeah, that was from Samuel Hartness who asked that. So from Garret Crane, I have, what is your favorite part of the building stage from initial design and layout to the final finish touches?
Ooh, I don't know if I can answer that honestly because I haven't been through the entire stage yet.
Right.
I would say as of right now, my favorite thing was framing, and I enjoyed that. It was better than carrying forms.
Framing is the most visually, pleasing part of it. I think when you see the thing get built, it goes from there's not a thing here until there's a house here, and that is pretty awesome. In your experience of doing the house that we're doing now is the slowest framing job ever for us.
Had 80-foot walls
So-
standing up.
Yeah.
In my 25 years of doing this is the absolute slowest job that we've ever done, because of its scale, size, difficulty reading the plans and figuring out how to do it. And so I'm excited actually for maybe the next job that might like roll quick and you see this happen like so fast. Well, I got to tell you, there's a house being built down below my house right now on the road towards the high school.
Right.
And it's America's Home Place house.
It was
And,
fast.
dude, they just started and they've already got siding on, shingles done, front porch railings installed. Like they're going to be done probably in a month. Oh, totally done. And, all of this has happened just during the period of us getting drywall put in.
Now, I mean, for those people that don't know what America's Home Place is, obviously we do because we're around here. And how would you explain that kind of building?
All right. America's Home Place is a construction company. I guess they're nationwide. I'm not real sure. I guess that the name might imply that, but it is a very, commercialized home building. I don't know if custom is a word in there. They do customize your plans, but they have set house plans. And they might do it in a one-off. I don't know, but let's just say they have. I'm gonna say it all wrong, but let's just say they have 20 house plans. You pick one. They give you 4 options in every category. You pick all the options, limited options, and then they have subcontracted crews that work for their contractors that do every phase. So they've got a foundation crew. They've got a framing crew. They've got a siding crew, a shingling, roofing crew. They've got a window crew. They've got a, but they're very efficient and they're very fast.
Right.
And it's a good, fast way to get a home built. Yeah. So it's not the attention to the customer to the degree that we do. Of course, it can't be. They just can't. They are high volume.
Yeah. I mean, they go. It's really like a month turnaround time.
Yeah, it's so fast. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
It makes me sick to see how fast they can do it.
They're a big sponsor at Western.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
I got to tell you, I even recommend them. Did you know that? I recommend America's Home Place.
So a lot of people reaching out to you.
Yeah, I get phone calls every day. Somebody wants a house. I'm like, man, I can't help you. I'm so sorry. We're busy. I can't. I've got 2-3 years worth of commitments for building for other people. I'm like, if you want this thing to start soon and be done soon. It's like, call America's Home Place,
right?
Because you'll get your house done.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know anybody else that can do that for you. So,
yeah,
whatever.
Next question. What building techniques have you learned from the crew that now are used almost every day?
Used every day.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe just something you didn't really use before that you're like, yeah, I do this every day now. That comes second nature.
Oh, man, that's tough.
Whether it's driving a nail or how you use the drill or a tape measure or speed square.
Yeah, the speed square is a big one. Because it can be used for so many things that I had no idea about. Because I just thought it was a thing to throw on the board and you
draw a line.
And I learned how to, get angles from it, mark angles from it. You can use it to see if a corner's square. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with it, and basically use it every day.
It is an awesome tool.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I think it's very versatile, and one that a lot of people don't use to its fullest capability, especially as much as Jaime uses it.
Yeah.
You know,
love a good speed square.
The next question is from Jeff Wheat. And he says, Max, what do you view as the most important or impressive attribute about the PBB crew? What makes you guys work as a team? A team that works well together and feels like family is rare in the trades? Or is Eric really just that good at editing that he portrays his own storyline?
No, I mean, when Eric's got the camera out, it's like video done. Because, I mean, everybody really does truly care about each person. And I think that is like my favorite thing about the crew. It's just like like he was touching on, is like the family aspect of it, that you wouldn't get in most construction companies unless it's like a small family owned business. That's definitely the best thing. And Eric doesn't, I mean, he does have to edit a lot, but it's like, because he's making a YouTube video. It's not that he's having to like go back and tell people to say this, tell people to say that. It's more like I got that on video kind of thing.
Yeah. He's not cutting out like the bad moments.
No, he's just like cutting out like dead space when somebody's not talking or whatever.
Yeah, we don't script anything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just having a sad thought right now talking about videoing and, you know, what it's like on site and everything. And the thought is that, you know, the excitement of a lot about what we do, I feel like, for me at least on the site, is making the YouTube videos, you know, like taking something like construction that could be maybe either boring or repetitive or not highly interesting maybe to the masses, and trying to turn it into something that is those things that people would watch, entertainment or learning or just fun to watch. So the thought of like just being on a construction crew and not filming, to me now is like, oh, I wonder if that's boring. But I've done it for, you know, we did it forever before we ever did YouTube. So it's not that I don't know what it's like, but after doing YouTube, it's like, I'm wondering if it will feel disappointing to build something and not video it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Just a thought.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what will that be?
I don't know.
That's a long way away too.
I don't know.
You building something that's not going to be on video.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like the way of the future for us to just video everything all day, every day.
All right, I got a couple more from Blake Hodge here, and well, there was actually one thing that came in actually while I was sitting here. It was something about birds. Are you into birds?
Yeah, he is. He's into eagle calling.
Oh my God,
dude! Yeah,
I'm not into birds, but like I want to know what something is if I hear it.
Oh, all right. Well, somebody sent it in on Patreon. It literally came in on my watch while we were doing it, and it's this app, Merlin. This Merlin Bird ID app. They said for you to look up
instant bird identification.
Yeah.
That's because of that eagle up there.
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So there you go. You can download it in the App Store.
I'm gonna download that.
It was just funny that we're sitting here talking and that message comes in. I'm like, how did they know we're talking to Max right now?
Well, we've had a 1 month long debate about whether this bird that we hear every day is an eagle, and I think it is. I think we got to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Eagle's pretty distinct.
It was between an eagle, a hawk, or an osprey. Osprey.
There you go.
Eagle's definitely more of like a short screech, sort of like high pitched.
Have you heard it? Have you heard it up there?
Not at the job site, but you hear them on the lake all the time.
Yeah. That thing. There's a bunch of them. There's probably 4 or 5 up there.
It's an eagle doesn't sound anything like what an eagle sounds like when they like play it, you know, by the American flag. You know, that's not an eagle.
No,
you know, it's like they're showing this patriotic and they play this sound. I'm like, that's not it. That's not the eagle. But anyway,
I'm
Blake.
gonna use that. I'm gonna use that.
So Blake says, Bradley, what does a university program teach you about construction? And if you listen to the last episode, you're probably going to learn some of that because we covered a lot of that. But, you know, what does it teach you? I guess a construction program.
I mean, it teaches you a lot of stuff. I think estimating is a huge thing that they do. Now, that's kind of how it is at Western. I don't know about other places. I think there's like a big one in Arizona or New Mexico. I can't remember, but I know Clemson has one. But at Western, they do go through the building stages. But a lot of it, I was kind of stepping back on and just doing the work and not really thinking about it because it was commercial. And I did not want to do commercial, but yeah, I mean, they teach a lot. I would say estimating is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Which is huge. I mean, that's one of the biggest things that you can do. You can overestimate or underestimate, like with the engineering thing with the cost of the house. I mean,
yeah, if
you underestimate it and you tell the homeowner it's going to be about this much to build your house and it's 8 times that or something, the house is going to go under. But
was there anything that you expected to learn about that you didn't?
Yes.
That they didn't teach you, like, they're going to probably teach me all about this, and then there's like, nope, never heard a word about that.
Well, I feel like I went into it thinking it was going to be like, almost like a carpentry class, like where they teach you, okay, this is how you lay brick. This is how you do this. But it was more on the management. Desk work, management, calculation, strength of material, that kind of stuff than it was, this is why you put this screw here or lag here, nail here to do this. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be, but it was more on like the calculation and management side of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
which is valuable. I mean, hugely valuable.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting.
Which I think a lot of your fan base reaches out for a lot of that information from you all about how to do those things or why doing it like that at that angle makes sense, so that practicality part. So,
yep.
Because maybe they're not getting anywhere else.
Maybe not.
from Max's perspective.
Yeah.
All right. Who is the best teacher on the construction team?
At Western?
No, I'm thinking PBB crew here. Yeah, I mean, I know. We all know the answer.
There better not be a different answer.
We all know the answer.
No, I mean, even past construction, Jamie he just knows so much about everything.
Yeah.
And so
that's an exaggeration.
Final answer.
It's an exaggeration, but it is my joy to teach you things. Yeah. Actually, truly, it is.
I love learning. That's huge.
It's well, I'm glad you like learning, but I have enjoyed and will continue to enjoy sharing all the nitty gritty things that are not always spoken of, that are very important, that need to be.
That's right.
Be a
sponge.
Yeah, there you go.
So, absorb all you can.
I let Jamie talk.
Like for example, just doing the screws, putting that handrail together the other day at the tiny house. Running the screws straight in will sometimes make it poke out the back if you give it a slight angle. Where it matters, because remember on that one it mattered at the top where it would poke through and be at the handrail height and you would feel it, but down at the bottom below the deck it doesn't matter. Right. So literally screwing the same board in at the top it matters and at the bottom it didn't. And if it takes more time to do a thing that matters a certain way, to be more efficient, you only do it in the place where you have to. And you just go willy-nilly, stab it straight in at the bottom and be faster.
Right.
So
are you taking notes on all this? Are you writing all this stuff down?
He's actually writing a book.
It's recording.
I would say you could be writing a book and then sell it as, what Jamie Perkins taught me.
Ooh.
I mean, it's good.
That's Everybody needs a side hustle. You can do that.
That's right. You can put it on the website, sell just PDFs of it. It'll be good. All right. Lastly on this, it's sort of, I'll tie these two together, but does it feel like many people your age are going into the trades, sort of why or why not? And then is Gen Z actually lazy, or is that an idea oversold?
Okay. The first one. Wait, read it one more time, just so I know I answer it correctly.
Well, do you think more people your age and younger than you are going to go into the trades?
Okay, yeah. I think most people go into the trades my age if, one, they're either born into it and their dad or mom or grandfather or something is somebody who's in the trades. And then the other time I think they go into it is if they have to. And they don't have any other option.
Not because they love it, but because
they have to.
They need to.
Yeah.
To make a paycheck or to whatever.
That's the... Yeah.
Okay. So is Gen Z lazy? Who's Gen Z, by the way? Just for guys like me that don't know which one is
one
which.
of those broad definitions.
Is it past post 2000 born?
Yeah, what does that
person?
even mean?
Gen Z, also known as, refers to the generations born between the mid to late 1990s and the early 2010s.
Okay. So
they are first generation to grow up with the internet and smartphones as ubiquitous tools.
Gotcha.
So in 2025, many Gen Z individuals are in their late teens to late 20s. So making them a significant demographic in the workforce.
Okay, that's you, I guess, Max.
Yeah. Short answer.
Congratulations.
Yes. Short answer to the question. I think absolutely yes.
They're lazy.
Yes.
There it is.
100%.
You're just a diamond in the rough.
Well, I mean, I have my lazy spurts, but yeah, no, I mean, nobody wants to work. Everybody wants things handed to them in this generation, in my opinion.
No doubt. I mean, even somebody's got to teach what it is to do hard work, I think. Yeah. And, hard work can take a lot of different forms. I mean, hard work is not just carrying, construction materials out in the sun. I mean, hard work is, well, you just can't put a single definition on hard work, whether you're working on a computer or whether you're, work, I don't know, whatever. I could name every job, but, I'm trying to teach my own kids what hard work is, right? And I mean, it's a challenge.
That's hard work.
It's a challenge. I mean, I feel like I grew up knowing what hard work is, working for my dad, and my dad was a very hard worker, and I was like, oh man, this is terrible. Being on a job site or whatever it was, or whether it was just physically pushing yourself in an athletic capacity beyond comfort, like running farther than you really feel like you can run, or riding a mountain bike farther than you really think you can. It is, I think hard work is going beyond what is comfortable or beyond what you feel like doing. Yeah. It's like, I don't feel like doing this anymore today, but it's only 12 o'clock and I've got 5 more hours to do this thing that I'm already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
I will tell you why that I think the answer is an absolute yes to the laziness thing. In my personal opinion, I think it's because of the parents of the Gen Z, because that generation they were raised to do everything themselves. I mean, rightfully so. And then, they do everything for their kids, and their kids don't learn how to do anything. Like my dad, I used to hate picking up sticks, but that was my thing before my dad mowed.
Oh, like
when
I
was young.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Go pick up the sticks.
Yeah.
So don't mow over them.
I told him no one time.
Ruh-roh.
I just leave it there. I told him no one time. It did not happen again. But that's the thing, like, discipline your kids, make them work, and then they will work hard in the future and not be a bum.
You teach the work ethic, I guess.
Yeah. It is a taught thing. It is a taught thing.
Yeah. You have a good answer. I mean, for me as a parent, it's like, what do you let your kids get away with, and how much do you do for them? They need to see that they can do, for themselves, what they can do at an age appropriate point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would definitely be a disservice to my kids to just do everything, hand everything, pay for everything, buy everything. You know, the value of work, the value of money in my mind is the value of how much of my time it takes to earn that money to whatever that money gets converted into a thing. Right.
Right.
You know, so, unless they are brought up learning what that is, what that means, it's going to be a struggle for sure. It'll still be a struggle. Shoot. But even, you know.
Yeah.
I just said a lot of words that probably didn't make sense, but okay.
No, it did. I think to wrap up the episode about music here, let's bring it back to the banjo real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
Full circle.
We did the Patreon stuff. I didn't want to leave that out. Thanks, Jamie, for reminding me about that. But
you bet.
I'm excited to come to the Scotsman and listen to you guys play. I'll make Jamie come.
The sound better be good, or I'm not going.
He probably won't, but I might see if he'll come with me.
Remind me.
What would you say your favorite kind of gig is to play? Is it like front porch jam, or is it a big concert, or is it just in the, at the trailers?
Yeah. I would say it depends on the audience. The crowd is everything.
Okay.
I would rather play on somebody's back porch for 30 people that were ecstatic to hear us playing, and we're hooting and hollering and excited to hear us, than play for a whole coliseum worth of people that were just dead and could care less.
Yeah.
Like that just weren't enthusiastic about it. That's just doing the golf clap round of applause. 1,000 times over, I'd play for that back porch.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to play for a room that seems disinterested.
Yeah, because
in what you're
we
doing.
feed off of that.
Right.
We feed off of that stuff.
Have you written any of your own stuff?
Like me personally?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I am not gifted with that. I would love to do that. I think I'm talented at putting music behind somebody's words.
Right.
But as far as words go, like I said earlier, I'm, illiterate, but
But if let's say somebody wrote out some words, let's say ChatGPT threw you out some words, can you put a tune to it?
Oh yeah. I could put the music to it, but I can't put words.
All right.
I can't get it started.
Just let AI do that.
Uh-huh. I actually did that one time. Hey, ChatGPT, write a song about being lonesome to the tune of this bluegrass song, and it spit out a whole song. It's crazy.
Dang.
Yeah. Do you have a most memorable performance that you've done so far besides Merle Fest?
Yes.
He didn't even laugh. He didn't. He
Besides
just
Merle Fest?
No,
Yeah. I'm gonna let that one slide. No, I think our coolest thing so far is when we played. I got too tied. We opened up in December, the December after we started the band in August. So last December. We played at Balsam Range's Art of Music Festival. They asked us to come play, and we opened up for them and Dan Tominski, who ever since I started playing, I was listening to him. And that ties with our Nashville gig.
Ooh.
The Red Wheel in Franklin, Tennessee. Okay. Well, I call it Nashville. But
it's just south. It's basically Nashville. Yeah.
So we played in Franklin, Tennessee at the Red Wheel, and it was a cool little gig.
Yeah.
The stage was circular.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you had a crowd all around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I should be dancing or something because we were on this little platform, all in a circle, which was kind of cool because that's how we jam.
Right.
We stand in a circle, so it kind of felt right. But everybody was just behind you.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I didn't know if I needed to be putting any moves to the songs or anything.
Is there a dream venue? What is
it?
The Ryman.
Oh.
The Ryman Theater.
Yep.
All right. That's
I would love to play there.
This is the goal.
I bet you will. I bet you
Anybody
will.
knows anybody?
I ain't got no strings to pull there for you, but
Yeah, that's my dream place.
What do you think what's it like being a young person your age playing this more traditional style of music?
I think it's really unique. And everywhere we go, somebody walks up and they're just like, if you guys stay together, you guys are gonna make it. We hear that, every time we play. Which, I mean, we appreciate comments like that, but it's different because, like, if you go to a jam or something, a lot of times it's gonna be like I'm the only person there that doesn't have a gray hair.
Right.
Nothing towards gray hairs or anything.
Do you feel welcomed by those people?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because, we're carrying it on.
Yeah.
We're carrying on the bluegrass tradition. And I think the people that appreciate bluegrass, are happy that it's not, dying out with them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't listen to a ton of bluegrass, but there are some groups that I've really enjoyed. One is like Nickel Creek, and they might be maybe in a different category a little bit. How do you compare them to what you play?
To Nickel Creek?
Yeah. I mean, they're only a 3-piece. I know that you guys got 6 or so.
Yeah. What's one of their songs? Nickel Creek.
Oh my goodness. Ode to a Butterfly.
Nickel Creek?
I'll pull them up on my phone here. I've got 2 albums.
It's not Nickelback?
It's not Nickelback.
They're
right,
good too.
Let's see. Ode to a Butterfly. You want me to play that one? Lighthouse Tale, Destination.
Yeah, the Lighthouse's Tale, Out of the Woods. Reasons Why. When You Come Back Down, which is actually a song that I play at home that I sing and love. The Fox.
Oh, we get to listen to an ad.
Their Dotted Line album is great. I've listened to a bunch of that. And
I'll just skip forward here. You've never heard this? Like
oh wait, maybe I have heard this.
Their vocals are very.
Is this a cover or is this an
No, it's their song.
Yeah,
it's kind of cutting in and out of the mics, Ben.
Sorry,
but it was getting picked up, but it's glitching out there. But at any rate, so Nickel Creek is great. It's been one of my all-time favorite bands that I've gone to see them live a bunch of times, and just really have enjoyed it. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but
I would categorize them as folk.
Okay,
right.
I would put them in folk instead of
bluegrass. Okay, and the only one other one that I can say that I've listened to is the Steep Canyon Rangers, and they came to the Orange Peel in Asheville, and I got to hear that. It was amazing. It's fantastic.
Well, I mean, from just Balsam Range in general is.
And Balsam Range.
I mean, Balsam Range they're from Waynesville, right? I mean, as far as most
county.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah. Like, probably most recognizable band from this area. I would say they're in the top.
Yeah,
at the top of that.
The world.
So,
I got some good advice from Mark Pruitt, their banjo player. You hang out with him?
I call him sometimes when I have a banjo question.
Well, there you go. He's a great
good dude.
He's a great resource and excellent player. I don't know how long they've been playing together, or how long he's been playing banjo, but he's getting up in years. I would call him.
I think he started when he was like 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hung out he owned his own music store too.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, he's an excellent player, and I actually, dude, talk about feedback. When I was a younger, and I was doing a show with them in Silva at the Bridge Park, and dude, I couldn't figure out stupid feedback I was having on the banjo mic.
Oh gosh.
And it was pretty early on for me, and dude, that's when I realized banjo music was so hard to run sound for compared to like a rock band with like electric guitars. I was struggling, dude, struggling.
Yeah.
We made it happen and all that, but he was very kind to me, even though I was struggling big time.
He's a great dude.
That's awesome.
He's a great dude.
Do your friends think it's weird that you play a banjo?
Well, all my friends are in the band. That's about it.
Nope.
So
you got to pick the right friends. That's
it. No. The friends that I have that aren't in the band, I think they think it's pretty cool. And there's been a couple people that have been like, man, I got to get one of those.
Yeah.
Like, so I got to get me one of them.
Well, Max, I appreciate you being here. We have fully taken advantage of your time and taken up half your day.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
Sharing your life story and your enthusiasm for your music and your knowledge about what you're doing with construction and your experiences, being with us at work. So I wish nothing but the best for you. And we're going to keep learning together here on every front here that we've talked about. So I'm going to close it out. Do you got anything else you want to say? If not,
Thanks for having me.
Oh,
Thanks for having me.
it's our pleasure.
Oh yeah, thank you, Max. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun.
Thank you
Learned
to everybody putting in questions. And as we maybe get somebody else to interview in the future, we'll ask for more questions from our audience.
When you're famous one day, it's going to be a popular episode.
Yes, it
Dude,
will.
I'm telling you,
You're welcome.
I'm gonna be with one of those people that watch you and say y'all are going somewhere. That's my prediction. So, all right, well, we're gonna wrap it up. As always, be curious, and thanks for watching. If you don't know, just ask.
See you next time.